We can talk.
Oh, we can't. I thought.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I do. No, it just doesn't matter.
I'm a developer. I'm actually a stonemason by trade, and my partner is a developer, and he's been building in Mexico City. Neither of us had ever built in the jungle, and we both arrived and basically walked onto the land and went, "Oh, this is everything we don't believe in." You know, cutting down the jungle and destroying stuff. And as a developer, you take down an old building normally, because we're from cities, and put a new building up. So you don't have that conscious side of things, and you don't really have to think about it. So we actually stepped away for a year, near on a year and a bit actually, and taught ourselves. Went off to Peru, we learned about bamboo, we went all over the place, loads of different courses, and learned about sustainability. And you can essentially become a sustainable expert within a year because it's such a new thing. So we basically educated ourselves, and we came back and we designed Calm based around what we were doing. Initially, we wanted to sell the land and step away and maybe find somewhere in a city and to go again. And,
much easier.
But much easier.
Oh,
but
yeah.
anyone we were trying to sell the land to, what were they doing? They're building condos. So it was kind of like counterproductive. Whatever we did, we were stuck between a rock and a hard place. So we decided to see what we could do. So one of the biggest problems with trees, I walk around and I've seen ancient trees that have been here for hundreds of years. We couldn't get around not being able to destroy or move any trees because obviously we have to build. So what we did, we moved 107. We were told it was impossible because of the ground here, because it's limestone ground. It's not impossible. We've lost 8 trees, and out of those 8 trees that have died, out of 107 that we moved, we're replanting. We're times that by 10, so we're replanting 80 trees. So all we've lost is 8 trees. We're the first developers to attempt to do it. It was an absolute nightmare, I've got to admit, and I understand developers who aren't conscious. Why they just cut them down, because it's limestone ground. Those roots have been in for a long time, drilling down, and it took us a couple of months just to remove 107 trees. But I got a bee in my bonnet, and it became quite I was adamant about it. I didn't want to damage it. Really became quite a passion. Then
Excuse me, just to make the road coming here, you had to.
This road here was already put through.
Oh, it was already there.
Yeah, it was there. Yeah, that road.
That's how you saw this property.
No, actually, we came through a little track, and this was the Calm was a dirt track when we bought it. That's how long ago it was. So the Calm was a dirt track, and there was a little a track. And we came through, and first time I saw it, I bought my piece off the plan. I never actually saw it. I was like, okay, I want that. There's a road going through there. That's what I want. Didn't really need to see it. So the basis behind this is the entrance area. It all seems very excessive for 24 studio units to have such a big sort of entrance area and the amenities, and everyone's saying, well, you can make a lot more money. We could have put, you can almost get another tower of apartments here. We could have gone, but it's not what we're about. We decided that there's so much development going on in the Tulum area, we have to be able to compete. And compete to give people the realistic ROI. And that means a concept, that means a real hotel service. That doesn't just mean someone renting your apartment out on Airbnb. We're over 10,000 front doors finishing in the next, I think, 2 to 3 years now. It was 4 years when I started saying it. So over 10,000 front doors in Tulum alone.
New ones.
New front doors. And majority of them will be
condo
rental properties.
Yeah.
So you have to have a concept, you have to be different. You have to have something where people are going to say, okay, I want to stay there. So this is one of the reasons we've made all this extra effort to actually make it like it's going to be run like a 5-star hotel essentially. So we're going to be, rather than competing with the condo rentals, as an owner you'll be competing with the hotel zone essentially. So the company that we actually have in to actually do basically the hotel management, they're the 3rd biggest in the States, and there's a reason why we brought them across here to do it, because service-based industry, no one was really offering what the services we want to offer. So we've really gone to town on services, and it is going to be competing with the hotels. That's the whole idea. Even to the extent we're 4-minute drive to the beach right now. These structures, let me tell you a bit about these. So bamboo is the number one most sustainable building material on the planet. There's no two ways about it. It grows at a ridiculous rate and it has a load of capacity. If you have a piece of rebar, which most of these have got a piece of rebar running through the middle, that gives it a loading capacity of around 2,000 kilos. That's 2 tons. That's, well, 1.5 of your cars on one piece of bamboo. So it is almost as strong as steel. And it grows like grass. It is a grass, it's not a tree. So we wanted to learn about how to build in bamboo, and so we went away and we did, and also about this is not just a pretty structure, it's a lotus leaf. It's actually been formed, not hurricane proof, but to allow the wind to come through. So, and if you stand in the middle, it's got a natural cooling system, which is like a climate cooling system. It's like biochromatic construction. So there's a lot of thought going into it. The pool around the outside that we have, that's actually going to be full of water. It's like a water feature, but it will have lily pads. Reason for lily pads is to attract dragonflies. Dragonflies eat their body weight in mosquitoes per day. So trying to just kind of counter all the issues and the questions that we're getting. And there's going to be lots of pools around the site with lily pads to attract dragonflies. They're the number one best way to get the mosquito levels down. You are in the jungle, there will be mosquitoes. But it's going to be pretty well controlled in a natural manner. We're working with a company called Green Living, and Green Living are reintroducing the ecosystems for us. So that's the whole idea of the ecosystem. We are going to destroy stuff as we go through, but we want to completely reintroduce it and show that you can live in one with nature. Every stone that's been used on the floor and on the wall, the surrounding wall, has come out of the ground. So this reduces our carbon footprint of bringing materials in, and we use absolutely everything. All materials are actually used. If we come around this way, I'll start to give you walk you around the side. I can't remember when I was unwell last, but it's been popping over. I'm going to stop you here just to show you quickly the types of construction. So this is the Tower of Two. This tower is actually it's on a stilt, and this will be formed as an egg. And I'll show you the bamboo wrap that forms the egg. And then there'll be the bamboo wrap is actually a living wall, so it'll be planted with lots of different hangers and climbing plants. So everything eventually will be living, green and lush like the jungle.
Now, this is the level 1. Level 2. Okay. That has 3. 1, 2, 3.
We are a building site, just watching now, basically vigilant. One of the things that we got very lucky with, on the land there was a well, and there was some local little houses, for instance, some locals many years ago, they worked on here when they actually bought the land, and then it formed a well. When we started to open the well up, it opened up and up and further and further and further, collapsing in as we needed to find out the bottom, and we have a natural cenote. So it become gold for us. It's dirty at the moment, it will be cleaned out, and once it's cleaned out it will be crystal clear like every other cenote. We'll come around the other side. It's how deep? 3.5 metres. It will be completely swimmable. It's dirty at the moment. It's a building site. What we're going to do, there's actually the entrance and exit hole, if you like, which keeps the cenote water flowing. One of them's around this big, and the other one is so big. So we're actually going to we've found a method where we're going to block those off. We're going to pump the water out. We're going to clean all the algae off, so there's no chemicals involved. It's a natural way. Then we unblock the holes and let the beautiful cenote water come back through. So, but we're doing it at the very end, so it's going to look a bit foggy till then, shall we say, a bit murky. Some mornings you come and it actually looks very clear, but But if you can imagine, we have a deck there, steps going down, a deck there, another one here, under this bridge, which will be a lot more of an attractive bridge, not just a concrete frame. But there's going to be a 12-seater table under there, which the candles all lit up. This here is our restaurant and bar.
And the 12-seat table is
It's
for
for the restaurant and bar.
how do those? Oh, where does
come
this?
down.
Where do they bring the
From here. So like this here. So what we're using is we're actually using an external company. I'm in talks with a company called Italdo that's fantastic. They do the best pastries we've ever had. It's an Italian chef, but they actually have a place just up the road. So I'm in talks with them at the moment. It's not confirmed, but so we use their main kitchen and they bring us up. So it's going to be a very snack bar type menu, but we are going to be running them there on that edge there. That's where the pool kind of comes around. It comes all the way around here over to there. It's 80 metres. It's a good sized pool. So and it's going to be very Tulum Mexico. That colour, see the warm colour there, not the green, the bamboo. I'll show you in the showroom. But
I see.
it's a local material.
I know what you mean.
It's a local material from Merida, and the reason we use local materials, obviously, one of the biggest problems is you can
Pool is salt water or is it fresh water?
Okay, I'll be honest, we're in talks at the moment because we wanted to do bar. There's a way of pumping.
So you can't use salt water.
You can use salt water. There's a way of cleaning the water that you plant. Because of the shape of the pool, we're having a few issues, so we may have to choose to use salt. It's not going to be clean. We did have it original.
Oh.